There are only 2 steps I follow to create new ideas. And the first one has to do with this pumpkin. My hair, it's a mess. I look like Einstein. So one of these nights I was reading The Hobbit to my daughters and something came to mind. I remember that they used forced perspective shots when they were filming Lord of the Rings. Then it came to me this idea, starting a video, look how, what the hell, I'm so white, of using a forced perspective shot at the start of one of my videos, which is what you saw in the beginning. So that's how I created the intro for this video. But I realized something. That the battery of my camera just died. Hi camera! I realized that all of my ideas came when I was not thinking about having ideas. I was not in front of my computer, in front of a blank page, trying to think of something. My ideas always came when I was doing whatever. And that has to do with the first step of creating ideas without struggling so much. I think I can't go through here. I create my ideas usually when I'm fishing or doing something outdoors or taking a shower. A lot of the videos that you watch, I create the ideas in the shower. Saying that out loud is kind of weird, but it's the reality. So this is the first step. When you need an idea for an illustration, a video, or anything else, don't just sit down and try to think of something. Give your mind a rest and do something else, and the idea will come. But in order for that to work, you need to do something else. And this is the second step that you will take. There's also a hidden third step, which is how you put these ideas to the world. I do it by posting videos like this, by creating illustrations, doing exhibitions, and also creating products with my ideas on it, because I need to make money too. And for that I use Printful, which made my life a lot easier when it comes to selling my products, selling things with my designs. And in the past this was reserved only for huge artists. Today everyone can do it. I will show you that after the second step. Wait! I found my pumpkin! Ah. Yeah, but that's kind of easy for me to say. How does it work in real life? I don't know. Just kidding. When I finished my hike, I saw cucumbers and cherry tomatoes on my mother's vegetable garden. And I had the idea for 2 illustrations right there. So that is to show you that this method really works. Let's do the first illustration. So for this we will actually do a pickle jar as opposed to just a cucumber. It will look more interesting. I'll start with alcohol marker, then I can go to acrylic markers. And I can also mix water-based markers, which are very similar to alcohol markers, but they make the texture of the paper appear a little more. So for my onions here I can use the acrylic marker, which they are additive and they will appear on top of any material. And here it is. I can turn this into a t-shirt, but I think it will be better if it is something that goes along with the food theme. And I saw that Printful has these great aprons, which will look very good with the illustration. This was actually not my idea, it was my wife's idea. She's looking at me. Help me. Yeah, it was perfect for this illustration. Now let's go to the second illustration, the cherry tomatoes. Here I'm also using alcohol markers and I'm using real cherry tomatoes as my reference. And there's a thing about reference that most people got it wrong. When you want to draw, for example, cherry tomatoes, like I'm doing here, and instead of taking a picture of a cherry tomato or finding a physical reference like I have here, some artists search for illustrations of cherry tomatoes to use as reference. And the problem with that is that someone already synthesized it and digested the idea for you. So you are basically making a copy. And it's very common for an illustration to look too much like the reference when this happens. So you lose the power of processing that information, which I understand that is harder. And sometimes it can be characterized as plagiarism. That's even worse. And I use the illustrations of other artists just as inspiration. So here we have the cherry tomatoes, which I almost never eat here in my house because my daughter gets to them before me. I saw that Printful also has a red apron, so I think it will look good with the cherry tomatoes. Let's see. Yes! Prove it. Now I just need to think about a third illustration. We started this video in broad daylight and now it's already dark outside. And it's time for dinner. So yeah, this is a bad place to have ideas. Come back later. Yeah, so I will draw a ramen bowl. And now I present to you the second step of creating ideas. 95% faster. All of these ideas would never happen if it wasn't for this. We can call the satellite or antenna step, because it's about being open and capturing ideas that are floating in the air. Maybe that sounds a little too holistic, but it makes sense. If I go outside or do something else and hope that a light illuminates me and creativity comes and presents to me the most wonderful ideas, that will never happen if you are not open to receive them. It's like something that is happening in the back of your mind. So I keep in the back of my mind that I need an idea for a video or for an illustration. Then I go do something else and I don't think about that anymore. So it's important that you don't force the idea to come. You let the creation come to you. And sometimes it comes in inconvenient times. When you are almost falling asleep or you woke up in the middle of the night to pee, then you have to turn on your phone and it's brighter than the sun. And that's important too. Write it down. It could be on your phone or a notebook. So always take note because you will forget it later. It happened to me. And for this apron, I think I will do it black. It will look good on black. Now it's just a matter of connecting with my store and putting up to sell. I think I will order at least one for me. Rewinding. First step, do not have your ideas in front of a blank page. You are pushing it. And you could have decent ideas like that, but it won't be so natural. Second step, be open to receive them. Be like an antenna, ready to receive these ideas wherever you go. Link reference. And the third hidden step here is show it to the world. Show it to your friends, put it on t-shirts, prints, aprons like I did here with Printful, or just post it online. You can make the difference and inspire other people to do the same. So thanks to Printful for sponsoring this video. The link is in the description, you can try it out. When you start doing this, you feel very proud of your creations. If you like my art style and you wish you had an art style like that or something that reflects your personality, I have a whole course about how to create your art style. The link is also in the description. And consider becoming a member of my secret party here of my channel. You can click the join button, which is somewhere below. And with that, you become a member and also supports the channel. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next one.